And hello and welcome to Live in Lockdown 4. Can it be 4 already? Have you caught up with the rest? If you haven't, tune into our YouTube channel where you can see all of the previous shows in brilliant HD. If you're actually watching on Facebook now, you can also tune into the YouTube channel now and enjoy the HD quality. So, what an evening we've got for you tonight. Prepare to be taken on a journey. Get yourself comfy and be taken to, who knows where, with the raw, the powerful, the smoky voice of Rob Wheeler.
Cheshire is the only one who knows the words to say to bring me back on home. The whisper is the thunder in my bones, and if they break, the pain never shows. And I know there'll be some things you should not wait. It's bad enough I dreamed yesterday. She is probably just leading me astray. But if Natasha knows, I cannot say. Are you holding on to me? Are you holding on to something I can't see? And are you scared in case I got inside your dreams? Because you sure do scare the life right out of me. And I know there'll be some things you should not wait. It's bad enough I dreamed yesterday. She is probably just leading me astray. But if Natasha knows, I cannot say. I never said I wanted you. Never said I wanted you. I never said I wanted you. And it's bad enough I dreamed yesterday. She is probably just leading me astray. I've got so many things I want to say. And if Natasha knows, I cannot say. Natasha is the only one who knows the words to say to bring me back on home.
Excellent. Well, I'm hoping that if Natasha is watching, she knows how to get in contact with the show. Please, if you're watching at home, send us a message. Let us know that you're watching, or send a question, and I'll be happy to ask Rob for you. Thank you.
Just for the record, there is no Natasha. It's what us poets and lyricists call a metaphor. A metaphor what? I'm not sure. Winter comes with all its gray, breaks in half your sunny day, blows a rain into your soul, burns you with its blazing coal. Follow down to the graveyard on the edge of town. As all the ravens pick the bones in between the green uneven stones. Follow me down to the graveyard on the edge of town. Right upon the empty pit, all these songs about my broken faith. Rooftops seal the great facade, cover up your broken hearts. Branches of your trees so bare, the skeletons of disrepair. Follow me down to the graveyard on the edge of town. As all the ravens pick the bones in between the green uneven stones. Oh, and follow me down to the graveyard on the edge of town. And right upon the empty page, all these songs about my broken faith. Follow me down to the graveyard on the edge of town. As all the ravens pick the bones in between the green uneven stones. Oh, and follow me down to the graveyard on the edge of town. Oh, and right upon the empty page, all these songs about my broken faith. All these songs about my broken faith. All these songs about my broken faith. All these songs about my... Thank you very much. Thank you. And good evening out there and in here as well. It's so strange, I've got an audience again. Oh, lockdown has been so harsh on musicians. I hope you are all safe out there anyway, and I hope you're all staying alert. This is a little song called Lonely Boulevard, and I'd like to dedicate this to the Little Ghost fan club. Didn't think I'd see you in Paris. Didn't think you'd actually show. But there you are with your suitcase ready to go. She said I made a decision. Phones off, please. She said I made up my mind. Just can't be involved with all your wasted time. And are you sure you wanna go? It's cold out there, you know, without someone or something or somewhere to call your home. Give my regards to the summer. Give my regards to the fall. Give my regards to the hearts on lonely Boulevard. Well, she's been gone for a year now. Man, how the time really flies when you're just one half of a very sad kiss goodbye. I get occasional postcards. They say I wish you were here, but they never say where or how. It's like she disappeared. And are you sure you wanna go? It's cold out there, you know, without someone or something or somewhere to call my home. Give my regards to the summer, give my regards to the fall, but give my regards to the hearts on lonely Boulevard. So won't you give my regards to the winter? She'll make a fool of us all, but give my regards to the hearts on lonely Boulevard.
Well, we've been inundated already with comments. Sounding great, excellent stuff, amazing performance, and that's just on YouTube.
Wow.
Someone was worrying about the buffering on YouTube, but don't worry, because give it a while and you can watch the replay of the show and there'll be no buffering, I'm sure. It'll be fine. Facebook, lots of people tuning in. Too many for me to say. There's been a couple of questions in, but I think we're going to cover those in the interview at the end. So if you hang on to the end of the set, we'll be able to cover those questions then.
Cool. Okay, so I'm going to play some songs that are going to be on my new album. And I'm going to start with a song that has already been released as a single. For those of you tuning in tonight that don't know who I am, which probably everyone apart from my fan club, if you go onto Spotify or Deezer, Apple Music, Grindr, whatever it is you use, we don't judge. It's all good. You can find me on there and you can listen to my first album and my last two single releases. And also if you follow on whatever your DSP is, you'll be notified when my new album comes out. But you can hear the first single from my new album, which is called Love Somebody. I'm going to play it for you now. Love me if you love me, leave me if you don't. You can always keep me in the pocket of your coat. Take me out whenever you need a little time. If I am just out of sight, I'm just out of mind. Carry me to shelter, hold me in the rain, soak me to my spirit, and dry me out again. Broken intuition in the ruins of your lies. We were all out of sight, we were all out of mind. Cut me if I'm bleeding, cut me if you could, or cut me off completely, like you never gave a falling out is all we ever do now. It's in the ruins of our lives that we were love somebody. I think you better love somebody before you run out of time. I think you better love somebody. Love somebody. I think you better love somebody before you run out of time. I think you better love somebody. Love somebody. I think you better love somebody before you run out of time. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks very much. Yeah, so that's available right now. It will also be on my new album. I'm going to play a couple of songs from my new album. This next one I'm going to play, it's a real big thing for me. One of my heroes, Robbie McIntosh, who was Paul McCartney and John Mayer's guitar player, has been kind enough to play dobra on this song. So when you get the album version, you're going to hear some fantastic playing. This is called Ain't No Loving You. This is about all women. There's no misogyny in that, by the way. I know how bad we are. No matter where I go, what I do, you tear my colors and you paint them blue. This best is beautiful, and so are you. There ain't no love in you. There ain't no love in you. It's complicated, yeah, I know that's true. But no one complicates it more than you. The complications of the complex to know there ain't no love in you. There ain't no love in you. Leave me hanging around for days just to catch a glimpse of love. Got me crawling on my knees, baby. Please don't tease me. You got me hanging by a thread of dignity, and no matter where I go, what I do, you tear my colors and you paint them blue. This mess is beautiful, so are you. No, there ain't no love in you. 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 No, there ain't no love in you. You keep me hanging around for days just to catch a glimpse of love. You got me crawling on my knees, baby. Please don't tease me. You keep me hanging by a thread of dignity, yeah. It's complicated, yeah, I know that's true. But no one complicates it more than you. And if you're leaving me, can I come too? There ain't no love in you. There ain't no love in you. There ain't no love in you, no matter how hard I try, girl. There ain't no love in you, yeah. Thanks so much. So yeah, it feels very strange to be back out doing a gig again. You know, it's I have to say, you guys have got an amazing setup here. Thank you so much for making us so welcome, and it's been lovely. Really enjoyed it. This song I'm going to play now is called No Way Home. And while I'm name dropping, I might as well carry on. We were over the moon to have Fred Eltringham, who's Sheryl Crow's drummer, is playing on the album, and this is the first song he recorded for us in his own studio, Trooper Sound in Nashville, and then sent over the drum part and to my studio, and I got the privilege of not only producing Sheryl Crow and Willie Nelson's drummer, but also of hearing it on my track, so it was pretty incredible. Anyway, this is called No Way Home, and this is my commentary on, and I mean this seriously, all the See You Next Tuesdays that are coming out of the woodwork in the entertainment industry, taking advantage of innocent girls. And the sooner you all burn in hell, the better. So this is my little commentary on that. This is called No Way Home. Joanna came from Alder Lake, where the sunsets fade to grey. Life moves slow inside the fantasy. I think old Einstein called it relativity. They took what they wanted, the physical damage, and now she's lying in the street, and there's no way home. She made a protection, the chemical weapons, and now she's broken in the street, and there's no way home. There's no way home. Her mama knew lots of famous men. Used to call on her at 10. They leave white lines upon the table. Joanna slept when she was able. They took what they wanted, the physical damage. Now she's lying in the street, and there's no way home. She made a protection, the chemical weapons, and now she's broken in the street, and there's no way home. There's no way home. Rain keeps falling down. Rain keeps falling down. Rain keeps falling down. Rain keeps falling down. She took what they wanted, the physical damage. Now she's lying in the street, and there's no way home. She made a protection, the chemical weapons. Now she's broken in the street, and there's no way home. There's no way home. There's no way. Rain keeps falling down, and the rain keeps falling down.
Excellent. The questions just keep coming and everybody's chatting. It's fantastic. We have a number of people watching, and there are comments from Argentina, from Stoke-on-Trent, and a few other surnames which I think might be from Poland.
The two great bastions of live music.
Exactly.
Argentina and Stoke. Brilliant.
Exactly.
We've gone global.
Well, I'd just like to put it out to our viewing audience. Can you say where you were watching from? And I think it'd be really fun if we have all the continents. Thank you. I know you've got a big fan base in the States, haven't you? So it would be great if anyone's watching in the States.
Yeah, we'd love you guys. What time is it there right now? Can we Google that?
8 hours behind California.
Oh, right, so perfect.
Yeah.
Sat in the garden, enjoying some of that California
It'd be 1
sunshine.
o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, get your Florida salad and tune in. Okay, so when I first heard about the Treehouse Sessions, I got in touch with the guys about the possibility of us working together, and I sent across a video, and the video was of this song, and I've had it reliably told to me this evening that it took 12 seconds of this song for Aid to decide that it was going to cost me a lot of money to come on the show. No, that he picked me straight away from 12 seconds. I found that was a really lovely thing to say. So I'm going to do a bit more than 12 seconds though. This is a song from my debut album, A Level Goes Full of Songs. This is called Kingdom. Do you know what's funny? Like normally I write set lists and I do not bother. I don't even look at them, I just shave it, but I've got to make sure I play the songs in order tonight, so I have to keep remembering it. Little insight there, guys, behind the curtain. I will run, protect you from the wolves that long to hunt. When you sleep, and I will sleep, pull you from the dreams you dare to keep. I said, oh me, oh my, there's a kingdom in your eyes, and I will set up on that throne one day. She said, no, wake up, there's a kingdom, but it's mine, and I will sit up on that throne as queen of my own life. And I will hide. The little ghost will surely wait inside. If it's love, then it's love. There's nothing to be scared of, Lord above. Said, oh me, oh my, there's a kingdom in your eyes, and I will set up on that throne one day. She said, no, wake up, there's a kingdom, but it's mine, and I will set up on that throne as queen of my own life. Set up on that throne one day. She said, no, goodbye, there's a kingdom, but it's mine. I will set up on that throne as queen of my own life. I will set up on that Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm enjoying this so much. It's so nice to have civilization again. You said that, not me. I hope it's not incredibly unprofessional of me just to have a quick sip of water. 1 second.
Only water.
Yes, just for now. We can have a celebratory beverage once the show is done. This is a song that was originally released as the bonus track for the digital release of my debut album. It's called God Complex. But very recently, we were able to remaster my debut album, and we've re-released it, which is what's available now. If you go to www.robwheelersongs.com/store. You know, one click, straight there you are to the store, and you can get hold of a copy of the debut album, which features a remastered version of this, which it wasn't on the first edition. So this is a song called God Complex, which I dedicate to fathers everywhere, be they biological or deity.
Dear Father, won't you play with your children? You love that they may need your help. Dear Father, won't you listen to reason? You know you're only blaming yourself. You have all from me, and you've got me on my knees. Are you stoned or are you make believe? Because you've got me on my knees. Father, won't you answer some questions? What's the use in praying at all? Dear Father, if you keep on testing our faith, we're bound to fall. You have all you've got me on my knees. Are you stoned or are you make believe? Because you've got me on my knees. you've got me on my knees. And all you stone of make-believe, because you got me on my knees.
Thank you very much.
Excellent, thank you. Well, the Treehouse family did not disappoint. We have someone watching in the Philippines.
Yes.
I think that was Mike. And then I've forgotten everyone else's name, so sorry. But we've got Lancashire, Edinburgh,
Yes, Edinburgh in the house.
Cheshire,
Of course, my home county.
not forgetting the Sandbach Massive,
Oh yes. Oh yes.
and Chicago. Woo!
Hey, hey, USA. Alright, cool. So I'm going to do a song now that was originally released as an acoustic B-side to my 7-inch vinyl for the single Love Somebody. I've got a couple of vinyl releases that are available in the store. These are blatant plugs, I don't even care. And this was originally the B-side, but we re-recorded an album version. It's going on my new album, which we'll get around to talking about shortly. But I wanted to debut some of these songs for you tonight. And some of you may remember this song from a long time ago, but this is the new version that's going on the brand new album. This is She Would Not Be You.
She can wear pink ribbons in her golden hair, knock me off my feet with a point-blank killer stare, fly me out of the galaxy in a spaceship made for two. She would not be you. She can smile like an angel for a photograph, fill the air with her perfume, fill the air with a laugh. She can make me happy, be my melody, my muse. But she would not be you. And it's a long, long road, and you're traveling all alone. I need someone to talk to when I'm walking on my own. I never want to tell you I miss you 'cause you're gone. Replacing you is not an option, no one else will do. She can say I love you every single day, and bring me up my cup of tea, and in her bed we'll stay. And she can make me happy, never hurt me like you do. But she would not be you. 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 She would never, never, never be you.
Thank you. You're so lovely, thank you. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying it out there in YouTube land and Facebook land and whatever it is you're watching on. That's it, isn't it? So I'm really looking forward to seeing some of the questions that have been sent in. Because I know you're managing there.
I'm literally overwhelmed. I can't juggle them all.
I'd like to say that I have that effect on women, but I don't. Apart from the fact that they just get annoyed. Right, this one I'm going to sing for you now is a song that I wrote sat on the beach in North Wales I'd had a little bit too much of everything. Sun, sea, sand, cider, and I just wrote this song on the beach. I was there with a very good friend of mine who's an agent, and a guy called Marcus, and he said to me, "That's just beautiful. I love that song." And I've never changed it. I've never, some songs you go back, rewrite or whatever. It just stayed as it was. And it's not about him, but I do like to sing it for him because he was the one who said, "Whatever you do, don't change that song." So now I've bigged it up like it's massive. Here is my song, There's Something About Your Eyes.
I can recall the way that your hair fell in your face as you lay there sleeping. I can resist the strength of your kiss, pretend that it all really meant nothing. I know if I put my mind right to it, I can win this war and I'll get through it. After all, the love is been in a disguise. It's dying tonight. There's just something about your eyes. There's just something about your beautiful eyes. The way you look at me when we said goodbye, frozen inside and waiting to cry. There's just something about your eyes. I can be wrong, I frequently am. Lie to myself daily and nightly. I could be lost, I think that I was, but that doesn't mean you come and find me. I know if I put my mind right to it, I can win this war and I'll get through it. And after all, the love is pain in the disguise. We were dying to try. There's just something about your eyes. There's just something about your beautiful eyes. The way you look at me when we said goodbye, frozen inside and waiting to cry. There's just something about your eyes. And I know they are the windows to your soul. And I know that I will never let you go. And I know if I could give us one more try, we would still say goodbye. There's just something about your eyes. There's just something about your beautiful eyes. The way you look at me when we said goodbye, frozen inside and waiting to cry. There's just something about your eyes. Something about your eyes. Something about.
Thank you very much. Okay, so this is. I'm just going to check my list before I say this. Yeah, this is another song from the new album, and this is all the songs I write are very personal to me, but this one is particularly personal to me because it's about a very special woman who I love dearly, my grandma. And it might be a strange thing to write a song, because kind of like technically like, you know, a love song for my grandma, but not in that way, so don't get weird. What I mean is she's a very special woman, and she was such a big part of my life. She still is. She's I'm not going to say her age, she'll kill me, but she's absolutely sparkling. She really is like brand new. And I love all my grandparents a bit, but I've spent so much of my childhood school holidays with my gran. And one thing that she taught me, and it's a very interesting piece of information that everyone should know, and you probably all do know because your grandma's probably told you, that if you hold a seashell up to your ear, you hear the ocean. It's scientifically factual.
I teach it every day.
My gran says so. So I thought this came to my mind when I was playing around with this song. And anyway, so this is, for the wonderful Dorothy, this is a song called You'll Hear the Ocean.
I was alive on my grandmother's side. Hold a shell up to your ear, and if you listen close and you keep your eyes closed, you'll hear the ocean, my dear. You'll hear the ocean, you'll taste the wind, you'll feel the cold of your feet in the sand. So let's buy us a boat and we'll move to the coast. You'll hear the ocean, my dear. When I was a youth, all I craved was the truth. I replaced magic with fear, and my heart became cold as I grew so. And I miss the ocean, my dear. I miss the ocean, I miss the wind, I miss the cold of my feet in the sand. So I'll buy me a boat and I'll move to the coast, and I'll hear the ocean, my dear. Ooh, yeah, oh yeah. And you'll hear the ocean, you'll taste the wind, you'll feel the cold of your feet in the sand. So let's buy us a boat and we'll move to the coast. You'll hear the ocean, yeah, my dear. When I was a lad, when my grandmother said, hold a shell up to your ear, and if you listen close and you keep your eyes closed, you'll hear the ocean, my dear.
Right, I've managed to write some of the questions down, and can we just have a little one? Just a little one.
Sure.
I don't think you'll mind.
Sure.
I think it might be about football, but it's not my specialist subject. Steve says, what position will Leeds finish in next season?
That's a trick question. I'm not going to answer it. I'm not going to answer it. And because I'm just not gonna tempt fate.
It's fair enough. It's fair enough.
I know exactly who's asked that question. Block.
I'll rub it out. I'll take it off the board.
Steve. Is that how we got? Go on, give me another little one. Go on.
They're not little ones.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why, if you've not seen me scribbling down, they're all really, really great questions. I wish I'd asked all these people to prepare for me.
Okay. Well,
do you want one? Do you want one?
Let's
The
have
top one. It says, which song do you love to perform and why? And that's from Francesca.
Right. Okay. My favourite song to play is. God Complex. I do. I love playing God Complex
Oh.
live.
Oh no, the cat's coming.
Stop stealing my
cat's on the
thunder.
camera.
Pussy shot. Diva. Yeah. Yes, God Complex is my favourite song, and the reason I like to play it live is because I never played it live up to the point that I wrote it and recorded it for the album, so I always dodged it because I never tried it live, and then I did it once, and I was like, oh, I love it, you know, and it was such a relief to be able to know that I could translate that song that was an entirely studio project to a live environment. So yeah, thank you, Francesca. God Complex. Right, okay, now this is a song about being naughty with girlies.
Come on, baby, shout out my confidence. Let me be on top for once. I'm all that you need. So come on, lady, I'll wait it all night for you. I wanna be inside of you. I'm all that you need. So come on and tell me how you want me. Oh, you're not that kind of girl. Leave your perfume in my bedroom. Your body got me leaving this world. So come on, angel, I'll lay it on the ash for you. I'll lay it on the side for you. I'm all that you need. So come on over. Don't leave me here hanging on. Don't you know that you're the only one? I'm all that you need. So come on and tell me how you want me. Oh, you're not that kind of girl. Leave your perfume in my bedroom. Your body got me leaving this world, yeah. Come on and tell me how you want me. Oh, you're not that kind of girl. Leave your perfume in my bedroom. Your body got me leaving this world. So come on, baby, dish out of my confidence. Let me be on top for once. I'm all that you need. Come on, lady, I'll wait it all night for you. I just wanna be inside of you. I'm all that you need.
So one or two risque lyrics in there. This next song I'm going to sing for you is a song called Hotfoot Jackson, and in Staffordshire, I lived in Staffordshire for a while. There's a legend of a local witch called Molly Lee. She's quite famous, and Molly Lee was, she wasn't a witch, of course, she was just a really nice lady who knew the special arts, you know, things like medicine and healing and helping childbirth and all that kind of stuff, which meant you were a witch. It's a fantastic local legend, and I'm not going to go into it now because of time and all that, but I strongly advise you go online and go onto Wikipedia and check out the legend of Molly Lee, the Burslem witch. And I'm absolutely, we'll get to it in a minute, I'm absolutely fascinated by all things spooky, ghost stories, anything like that, little ghost folk songs and all that. And I wanted to write a song about Molly. So this is a song, and I've been very liberal with the story. I've not told the truth at all. It's gone from being about a local legend, and I've actually turned it into the Witchfinder General sort of script plot. So, But you know, I'm sure that Molly would like it. You know, it's all meant in good fun. So with all due respect to her, and this is Hotfoot Jackson, and I know this is a fan favorite of a lot of people out there, and I don't play it a lot live. So this one's for you guys who think this is their favorite song. It's not your favorite song, something else is, but.
Molly rode into town one day, coming in peace, got magic in her feet and her face. Wanna make her trade. Me and Miss Molly don't eat today. Keeps staring at the floor, won't say. Shaking in his boots, won't share no fruits, no bread. Molly made her curse as she counted in a whisper underneath the breath. Hotfoot Jackson gonna come back someday. Hotfoot Jackson gonna come back this way. Gonna bring the rain, gonna wash our sins away, brother. Preacher's grace, oh, the made poor Molly burn her sins away. Hotfoot Jackson gonna come back someday. Hotfoot Jackson gonna come back this way. Gonna bring the rain, gonna wash our sins away, brothers. Hotfoot Jackson gonna come back someday. Hotfoot Jackson gonna come back this way. Gonna bring the rain, gonna wash our sins away, brothers. My brothers, my brother.
Thank you very much indeed. Now I've got to tune back up. Right, this could be hell. Okay. Tea break.
Do you want me to ask you another question while you're tuning?
No, I've done it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. That'd have been great, wouldn't it? Right, okay, right, this is my second to last one. And this is a song that is on my debut album, A Little Ghost Full of Songs. This is a song called Old Fashioned Love. It's out there.
Won't you stay with me tonight? Close my grip and I'll hold you tight. I know I've had a drink coffee, but there's There's only truth in the words I speak. If only love sees now, well, I know she'd be ashamed somehow. The rain falls hard on the roof outside. Well, there's only us in the world tonight. Give me that old-fashioned love, an old-fashioned girl with an old-fashioned heart in this cool, cruel, modern world. People wanna break away, oh, and all I wanna do is stay. I know I've had a drink or three. There is only truth in words I speak. Give me that old-fashioned love, old-fashioned girl with an old-fashioned heart in this cool, cruel, modern world. In this cool, cruel, modern world. In this cool, cruel, modern world. In this cruel, cruel, modern
I have to say, your fans are hilarious. I hardly know what to do with myself. I'm just wondering what it's like in the gallery at the minute. I think they've been having a lot of fun in the gallery too.
Rogue One, are you there?
It's all good in the gallery apparently. Yeah, thank you very much. So we've got a few questions, but I think we'll save them. We'll save them for the interview sections.
Awesome.
But I'm absolutely gutted. This is your last one.
No, I don't.
I don't want it to end. It's brilliant.
Well, I'm very grateful to you for making me want to do more work.
For free.
There's no greater compliment than unpaid overtime. But thank you so much for having me. It's been lovely, and it's been really lovely meeting you all. And because this is the first thing I've done sort of post-lockdown that hasn't been from my own studio, I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I sincerely hope you'll have me back again sometime.
Absolutely.
And I promise
with
to
all
come
your
back
fans in the audience.
that would be
for
lovely.
like,
Yeah, it would be lovely for you guys to come and yes, because obviously when things start to relax, hopefully, you know, next time we can have a few more people.
Yeah.
We haven't got to social distance quite as aggressively as we have to at the moment. Cool. Well, shall I go ahead and play
Go
my
ahead
final
and
tune of the
play.
evening?
Yeah.
Lovely. All right.
I don't want you to, but make it a long one.
I'm sorry. Ever so sorry. Well, this is a song that I do very much love. This song. Very proud of this song. It's a song called Lantern, and I think it's gonna be the next single. I don't make those decisions anymore. But we'll see what happens. But whatever happens, I promise to one day shoot some kind of video for this song. So thank you for joining us and listening. Stick around for the interview afterwards, and you can send me more of your hilarious and inappropriate questions.
lost in a sea of remorse. My strange winds have blown me off course, battered and bruised by the force. And I've never known this before. takes the weight of the steel. My fingers, they're tied to the wheel. Rain cuts its way through my hands. Oh, is you wait for me on the sand? Oh, and there you go with your lies, slicing your way through the night. You're a beacon of hope in an otherwise hopeless design. You're my lantern. You're my lantern, guiding me back to the shore. So I'm not alone anymore. There you go with your light, slicing your way through the night. Beacon of hope in an otherwise hopeless design. You're my lantern. You're my lantern, guiding me back to the shore. So I'm not alone anymore. So I'm not alone anymore.
Thank you so much for listening. Thank you.
Incredible set.
Thank you.
Set.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely loved it.
Very good.
Oh, amazing. Now's the time for the interview.
Cool, I just-
Make yourself comfortable.
Can I just make myself comfortable? Is that
Yeah,
all right?
go
Just
for
a
it.
brief moment, folks. Stay tuned.
Yes, please.
Oh, what a lovely, beautiful place this is. What a lovely place to play music and drink their rum. Oh well,
Drink a
every
little
every
rum.
every little helps. Promise myself no dad jokes. Look at that, straight in with one. Okay, so thank you.
Okay. Right, so I recognise some of the songs that you played tonight on your incredible set, I have to say.
Thank you.
From your first album, A Little Ghost,
A little ghost
full of songs. How did you come up with that name?
So, going back a few years when I originally started doing all my own music, and I decided I was going to be an artist, not just a writer. I didn't like my name, Rob Wheeler. I thought it's a bit, it didn't sound like a star. So I was going to go by the name of Little Ghost because I'm little, and I'm 5 foot and a fag end, and also. I'm very fascinated and very into sort of like ghost stories and all things spooky and creepy. But then I didn't like that. I went back to my own name. I realised I was just being silly, and so then I wrote a song called Little Ghost, and I then decided I was going to call my album Little Ghost and not put the song on it. And then I thought it's just a little bit vague, so I expanded it into A Little Ghost full of songs to encompass all of those little stories, and the basic idea is that all the songs on the first album are little stories, like they're their own little page in a book.
We love that. We love that. And so that was the first album, but you've got a second album coming out soon.
I have, yeah. So it's been 60 years in the making. It feels
60
like.
years?
Yeah. Right. looking average for my age over here. As soon as I finished the first album, I pretty much hit the ground running, started to record the second one. And it's eventually we've decided to call it 10 Embers. That was the and which kind of carries on from the Little Ghost theme in that this time they're not stories, this time they're embers of a fire. No, it's very serious stuff. And but I was originally gonna call it The Luxury of Time, and then it was going to be called New York City Lights. But yeah, we've landed on a title that I really love, 10 Embers. It kind of I think it very much sums up the vibe of the new album.
When's it out?
Well, obviously, because of everything that's happened, we've had to delay a little bit on the release. It should already be out, actually. But we're hoping for, and we're very confident it will be released in, this is the first time I'm going to announce
Drum roll.
October.
Excellent.
So,
and there's a little tour with that as well, is there?
Yeah, that it was a bit strange how that happened, because it wasn't actually originally planned as the tour for the album. It just the stars seem to have aligned for it that way. So yeah, we've got 3 dates from supporting the Christians in Staffordshire, in Stoke-on-Trent.
Yeah.
The lovely Christians, they're a great band. They are playing at the Sugar Mill, and I'm doing that one. And then that's kicking it off. And then I've got 2 headline shows, one at Telford's Warehouse in Chester, and then one at the Casimir Stockroom in Liverpool. And I'm not going to say the dates in case I get them wrong, but you can check them out on my website, robwheelersongs.com.
And the website is where you've also got the online shop, I believe.
That is where we got the store, guys. You've not been going out. You've not been spending any money on lockdown. Come on.
Okay, so you've got a new album. Can you tell me a bit about the songwriting process that you go through?
Yeah, the thing with songwriting is that as I discovered writing this album is that you think you've got what is going to be your set of songs, and then you'll think of something or something will come to you. I mean, I don't have any set routine for writing a song. I don't like to job it that way, so just you could be sat out on a lovely evening like this with friends sharing a drink, and you get an idea for a song, you wake up with one. So yeah, I just tend to compile songs and then see what flows the best, see what is actually in keeping with the theme. I'm very into things like themes, so I don't like anything that's like too much of a sore thumb on an album. I don't like game changers or curveballs, as they're called.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just write everything, get it all out, because there's nothing worse than keeping a song in your head and in your heart. Get it out, and then I go back and see what's right for the album from there.
Can I throw in a curveball now? Can I say Gary's question?
Yeah, sure.
Gary says, how have you got through lockdown, and have you been able to write more without the inspiration of being out and about, or without interacting as normal?
Yeah, that's a great question. Hello, Gary. Thank you for your question. The thing is, I'm a bit of a hermit anyway. Like when they announced lockdown, I was like, same. and I live in my studio, so from that respect, that was quite an easy adaptation to go for, because it was hard on a lot of people. I do understand that, but it was okay for me at first. I think what I would say is that 2 things have happened because of the lockdown. One is a lot of frustration that I couldn't actually get the album released, but because of the extra time, the slowing down of everything, it led me to be able to go back and revise some things, and the inclusion of some of the musicians that are now on the album that weren't available prior to the lockdown. I certainly don't want to act in any way or come across in any way that I am, happy at the benefit of what's happened, because it's terrible. I wish it had never happened. But of course, you play the cards you're dealt, and in this instant, it's ended up being a wonderful creative journey since the start of lockdown to take this album. What I feel was already I was proud of it and it was great. Now I think it's going to win a Grammy.
Well,
I think it will too.
another little curveball, because Diana asked, because you just touched on it there, so that's why I've gone with Diana. It says, if you were able to collaborate with your favourite artist, who would that be?
That's a great question. So what was her name? Who asked
Diana.
That? Diana. Thank you, Diana. That's a lovely question. I would love to do a song with Paul McCartney, and I would love to do a song with Bob Dylan. But more, if it was sort of more current artists, I would love to do something with John Mayer, or maybe the Counting Crows. That would be awesome. I'd love to do a guest feature on the next Counting Crows album. Adam, if you're watching.
So, also sort of like touching on that, your proudest career moment so far.
Ooh. Just answer the question, Rob. I've had so many happen, what it seems, in the last 12 months that because we had this, I did a fantastic gig with the Shires, brilliant UK country band. I don't know why I'm telling you that. You all know who they are. They're fantastic. So that was a real great moment. And then I went on tour with BB Mac. They did their first UK tour for 18 years. Not only did I do the tour with them, but became really good friends with them. They're lovely guys, so abundant. They made me feel so welcome. So that was amazing. And then, of course, as I've touched on there, the musicians, Fred Eltringham, who is Sheryl Crow and Willie Nelson's drummer, is on the album. I never would have thought in a million years, you know. And Robbie McIntosh, who played with John Maher and Paul McCartney, is also on the album. So that's amazing. And there's so many people guesting on this album as well who are perhaps not as well known in the music world, but they're just people that I love dearly, you know. And so that's been a major highlight. It feels like this album, where most of the first album was just me, this album, it's got all these people that want to play on it. And so that's been a real high moment as well. And the moments just keep getting better. And I feel like it's...
So did you answer the question?
Yeah.
There's
not one. No, there's not one. That's you can't have one. Yeah.
I'm going to get completely question time on
so
you.
The best highlight outside of the studio was doing the BB Mac tour.
Okay.
And the best highlight in the studio
You've answered.
was that.
Thank you very much. So we've one of your fans mentioned lockdown, but have you learned anything new in lockdown?
Not music related.
Skills.
Well, I've tried my hand at a few DIY moments that have gone reasonably well. I haven't managed to take a wall out or anything like that. And I've been doing a lot of cooking. I like to cook anyway. Once my music career ends, I'm going to have a cooking program. That's what I'm going to do. It's going to be meals on wheels. I'm going to do it. So I've been trying out some crazy new recipes and DIY. Other than that, just been annoying Rebecca, my partner. She's trying to work.
So you've been called the Millennial McCartney. How do you feel about that? I think I know, actually, because you just mentioned it earlier on. But how do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's great. It's a lovely compliment, isn't it? I mean, it's a fantastic thing to have that as a review. I want to be my own man. I want to be my own artist, of course. But yeah, I mean, if I'm going to be compared to anyone, it's got to be Maher, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So I think what it is, I think it's because Paul McCartney unashamedly just writes very sort of innocent pop songs. Like Lennon was always that counterpoint to him, a bit more serious stuff. Whereas McCartney is very sort of light-hearted and just writes just whatever he's feeling, and it's just nice pop music done really well. And I think, not blowing my trumpet, but I think that's what the comparison is. It's just that sort of adult pop music kind of thing. So yeah, it's a lovely compliment. Though.
Do you want another one from the selection?
You are the interviewer. You choose.
Well, just because it made me laugh so much when it came through.
Okay. Oh God.
Would you prefer to smell faintly of fish or strongly of cheese?
Cheese, gotta be cheese.
Yeah, but you see, I'm thinking about this too much, aren't I? I should just say
lactose
anything.
intolerant?
No, I'm not. But like, I think a strong cheese smell, that is really repulsive, isn't it? Whereas like a faint fish smell, I could probably, lynx that up a little bit, couldn't I? You know what I mean? I could get away with that. Now I'm gonna go. I would rather faintly smell of fish than strongly smell of cheese. Yeah.
Oh, brave choice. Very brave choice. So the last question: what have you got coming up? Where can we find you? Where can we see you?
Okay, so let me think. Okay, so we've definitely got the tour coming up in October and the new album. October is kind of where it's happening.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to do a few more things in between now and then. But of course, I'm the same as everyone else. We're just waiting for all this to try and get back to some kind of normality. And
totally.
obviously, this is the first weekend. It feels like we might be just going the right way. So hopefully we do. Hopefully everyone, we can all come through it. And as soon as we do, then we'll be planning some gigs. And we've got some great things in the pipeline. Stuff that I can't announce yet. I'm sorry, but definitely check out the tickets are on sale for the shows in Staffordshire, Chester, and Liverpool in October, and they're all on the website. and pick yourself up a copy of my CD or vinyl while you're there as well, guys.
Excellent. Thank you very much, everybody.
Oh, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you for everybody who's watching at home. It's been really great. I've loved all of your messages. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to ask everything, but we really appreciate it. And we're going to say goodbye. Roll the credits. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
There are so many words I'd like